All right, a Team 10 exclusive, an undercover sting followed by a confrontation and answers that didn't quite jibe with what investigators already knew. Those were some of the revelations in court today as prosecutors tried to prove a Coronado dentist without a license was taking patients to Mexico. Team 10 broke this story, and our investigator Allison Ash is live outside the courthouse with the details of the sting that helped bring down Dr. Robert Mansueto. Allison.
Yeah, some interesting testimony here as Mansueto told an investigator posing as a patient that he had closed his office so that he could begin marketing some of his dental implants. He never mentioned that his office was really shut down because he's lost his license to practice.
Meet him at his house.
This is the woman who triggered the case against Dr. Robert Mansueto. Marianne Wilson first called Team 10, posed as a patient, then visited Mansueto's Coronado home as we watched.
He looked in her mouth. He didn't put his fingers in her mouth. That was it.
Yet he was prepared to put in implants. Dental board investigator Shannon Reza testified. Mansueto took notes, sometimes looking bored as Reza recounted the sting she set up. Having a dental investigator pose as a patient at that same home. Only Mansueto was calling himself Dr. Bob Franco.
At that time, Dr. Bob looked in her mouth and determined that her bone loss was still okay. She had enough bone and he was going to be able to do the 2 short implants.
The phony patient then set Mansueto up.
She told me that she told Dr. Bob that she was a nervous dental patient and he offered her a tranquilizer.
That's an important fact since Mansueto can't prescribe or give medicine without a license. After the undercover investigators created a ruse and left, Reza testified she knocked on the door and asked Mansueto if he'd been driving patients to Mexico for treatment.
He immediately told me that that was crazy.
On cross-examination, Mansueto's attorney worked to unravel the investigators' testimony, reminding the court the same patient who claimed she nearly bled out after her first trip to Tijuana with Mansueto was a repeat customer.
And in fact, she did go back after this to get her dental implants, correct?
Correct.
Mansueto claims he's not guilty of practicing without a license, using a false name, and grand theft. If convicted on all 23 counts against him, he could be facing 13 years in prison. Because of scheduling problems, the preliminary hearing won't be completed until this coming Tuesday. At that point, the judge will decide if there is enough evidence to hold Mansueto over for trial. Of course, we'll be here. We'll let you know what happens. Reporting live from the Hall of Justice downtown, Allison Ash, Team 10.